the dance floor.
What's up, Big Sereno? How you doing? When are we getting the watching paint dry stream? I'm actually not. I have no plans of having a paint dry stream. Maybe we'll get some paint wet. How's that? Is that good enough? This deck does seem like it hard loses to the funny Murlocs. I'll say that. Hey, Guapo Pescado. Hey, DJ. To battle, to battle. 3 battle. So I need... Oh, never mind. I was going to say a single conviction and then we're 1 off. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. That wasn't tour guide. I guess it doesn't super matter at this point. You're excited to see Marshy Twist mode? I appreciate that. I'm excited to play some Twist mode. I was gonna make another deck recommendation video, but like, I started to do it, and there weren't like that many excuse me. There weren't that many other things I wanted to try that I hadn't shown already.
Reporting for duty. Stand with me.
Let the dead rest. To battle.
I get to keep more recruits up if I do this. Actually, all this could go face if I put it here. I don't know if that was the good decision, actually. Okay. Was it lethal otherwise? I had 6, 9, and 5. It was not. So... I need to save the other broom for if they, like... they play Murlocs. Because otherwise I can't come back on board. Baku, good to see you. It's actually just so crazy how much less frustrating it is to draw Gen than it is to draw Baku. Like, Baku is literally unplayable. Gen is playable. You can throw that out. It's actually just so crazy that this costs as much as it does. Huh. Alright, that is not Murloc, so it's not as bad. We'll see how good that does. All right. Not taunt. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Oh. So if I do this, we will be at 8. So this and this is enough. And then we can get through, right? Yeah.
Stand with me.
Yay! Another victory for Martian. I'm excited for more of the next twist rules. These ones are kind of are just okay. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that sentiment, and like, I'm a little sad that that's the prevailing sentiment, just because like I haven't gotten to play yet, and like I want everyone to be all excited with me to play, and if everyone's already just kind of over it,
All will shine on the dance floor.
it's a bummer. But how good is muster still? Like on the coin. How good is that actually? Play this into that. It's pretty good, right? Do I keep that as a curve? I don't know that it's ideal, but I think it's better than a lot of... Ooh, that's even better. I'm excited to see Marshy test because I know you make it fun. Nice. I was mostly just like so excited for the new mode that I like didn't even think about like how happy I was with the rules or not. So yeah, and then like it all started popping up on Twitter like, yeah, these rules are kind of meh as quest lines. It's not that I disagree, it's like I don't agree enough to lose enthusiasm. Oh man, I don't think the game needs odd decks to be played more. So for me, Baku can stay a bad card simply because it exists. It doesn't have to be good. I don't think changing Baku to cost 7 mana is going to make it good. That's not going to make or break. All it's going to do is change player enthusiasm, you know? Baku costs 7. It's going to be like less lame to draw Baku. It's not going to be better enough to draw Baku. If that's the only buff it gets, then like I would argue the only reason to deny that would be because you want to spite Baku players. Which, you know, like is something I don't empathize with, so yeah. I don't want a hero power because I want to be able to play Warhorse. That's my big opinion. The 1 kg bulletproof? That's true. I'm still excited to see you, but I'm just more saying I'm more excited for the future. Oh no. That was not meant to be targeted at you. That was just I was just digressing. Is that what the is it, you know, like you made me think of something. Warhorse has been pretty good versus Mech Paladin. I bet it's been pretty good against a lot of things. It's kind of the nuts. What if Baku discards itself right after he changes your hero power? Oh, beautiful. That's a change that might actually improve the win rate of the deck. Watch the next twist be no standard cards. Now, see, that would be interesting. Okay, so New Age as a format, I think is something that actually doesn't cater to anybody. Because if you wanna play older cards, you want to play older cards than that, right? Like that's not the cutoff that wild players want, you know. if you want to play with older cards, you want like way older than that. And if it's a power level issue, if it's like wild is too strong, then all you've done is cut out all of the weak sets and given us just the most powerful sets, you know. And if you're playing standard for like the fresh new content, then you already have standard and is better at that than new age. So just as a general rule, I think
All will shine on the dance floor.
I think the mission of making giving players who like really powerful wild and players who like you know, nostalgic silly cards wild, I don't know that this is a format that really serves any purpose. I guess if you're catering just to the people who want a format that's like crazy strong, then this works. But like, it's just gonna be less strong than wild, right? Like, I guess you give people more players. I don't know. So, anyways, as far as like new age as like a concept, if that was ever like a regular ladder, I don't understand why. Hey, Muscle. You think New Age needs no neutral cards? No, New Age is the cutoff from Ashes forward. That's New Age. No neutrals is just this time around as we see New Age. Yeah, Portrait is so fire. Oh my goodness. I need to buy it. I'm so down. No, it's Battle Pass. Unlucky. But Battle Pass is at most twice as expensive as a Portrait, right? Like you would get this and all the other ones for twice the price. So like if you really like this one. Yeah. Captain No Beard, thank you so much for the 2 months, my friend. I appreciate you. How are you? All right, I'm in trouble. I'm gonna do something. I think that something is just make my board as mediocre as possible so that they have to waste the Flurgle Toxfin on Stool. SideQuest felt way better than Quartermaster to you, by the way. Oh my goodness, there's so many iconic odd Paladin cards for this deck now. The card I want to cut the most is Righteous Protector, actually, but it's like so good against the hero attack decks, right? So like it also feels a bit awkward to cut it, but there's also so much other taunt in the deck, you know. Yeah, I don't know. The side quest is also like slower and more telegraphed, so hard to say. All right, I have 6 now. I could have 10 more. That's not lethal. I am expecting Flurgle Toxfin, but I do not have a broom in hand. Also, if I coin this and they Mutanus me, I lose my only comeback mechanism. So maybe I am supposed to... Oh, this isn't even active yet? Oh my goodness. Can we just be done with Flurgle Toxin? Can we just... Can we just stop? I mean, I love it when I'm doing it. This week is the announcement of the announcement for the next expansion. Well, very good. How am I? I'm good. Why is not Paladin so played often? Well, okay, so it's just like it's a very like board centric flareless deck, you know what I mean? Like it's people don't you say because it's bad lasagna, but when it was really, really good, people still didn't play it. Cold storage, more like cold cheating. You guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. I think it's just like pretty unexciting for a lot of people. I've heard that it's decent, and I see how it could be into decks that aren't this one, which is why I'm playing it today. But also, where's Tony? Is Tony good? I saw that in the list, and it was the first thing I cut, and there was an Ashen Elemental in there too. Tony's actually good in this. Me when Shaman does the thing. Yeah. Hey Pug, I played Odd Paladin at Legend this month. Nice. Your cards are useless for the opponent. What if I bear off? And then just kill the Flurgle. Is that what I should have done before? Well, like, they have another one. I'm in a pickle, chat. Also, I'm not loving this Divine Favor. I wonder how cuttable that is. If you are in a pickle, does that make you Pickle Martian? Yes. Yes, it does, actually. That's true. Poundage debated, Alex. It's about to get windy in here. It's about to get Flurgle in here. It's about to get Mutanus in here. Alright, this is it, chat. I have one play to change everything. Wow.
I must concede.
Tony list seems good. Are you guys trolling me right now? Giving my opponent one Tony draw is worth it? I'm so sus. But you know what? You guys insist, so we'll cut the card that I thought was silly. It's like Lotheb, is it though? Kinda. If they don't have anything in their hand they want to play. They don't run corner. I saw the list. I saw the list, and I cut cards from it that I thought were stupid. But we'll he played Famished Fool. Interesting.
turned our curse into our strength.
Alright, I saw the very funniest meme yesterday. I'll show you guys. This reminds me. Let's see if you guys can see this. Me, I'm afraid of the Backstreet Boys. The therapist, tell me why. Me.
I'm running out of time.
Reporting for duty.
I'm well, Sev. How are you? The hamster's face is pretty, like, priceless, I think.
Reporting for duty.
I'm good, thanks, Marshy. How are you finding the new mode? Like, am I excited for it? Yes. How have I enjoyed the new mode? You know what? I actually haven't enjoyed it at all. I'll say that much. I have I've currently not enjoyed playing the mode whatsoever. Well, I'm in a tough spot right now.
The light dims, but we fight.
May the light grant you. Reporting for duty.
It isn't out yet, yeah. Well, disaster. Could it be? Could it be, chat, that Odd Paladin is stinky doo-doo? Is that a possibility? What do you guys think? Bear off the top, let's go! That was not bear off the top, I'll say that much.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Mount up! There is no saving you.
Hey, legend with it, so no, probably it's just a user. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I never considered the player skill issue. Oh no. Wood carvings stronger than dudes, yeah. You're doo-doo. Oh, no. Is doo-doo, I see. I see. So, okay, so the oh, never mind. Okay, cool.
There is little time.
I was hoping to find an OTK that worked in Twist, but there's just not a lot of ways to do it without neutrals. You mean like a rogue OTK? Because like the Hala combo seems pretty OTK-y to me. Alright, so I do this,
Stand with me.
which lets me do this. and that. Then I play 2 taunters
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
with Divine Shield. And then I win.
May the light grant you peace.
Now listen, not even gonna try. If this is Devolve, or if this is Devolve, I will uninstall Hearthstone. So you gotta remember that before you play it. You gotta remember that before you play it. Alright, thank goodness. How hosed am I? Somewhat. I like that none of it got to go face. I like that the healing totem died. I am gonna play... So I could go Hero Power Quartermaster. Well, I feel like protecting this is like more important than anything, isn't it? Yeah.
Stand with me.
Let the dead
So that lets us kill this totem. And we play this.
reporting for duty. Reporting
And then we go face. And then I guess I'll put that there. And then they still don't draw Devolve, or Eel, or... Okay, that's fine. Opponent has so many outs. Tour Guide isn't here. I'm running Tour Guide and Barov, and I'm running Tony. Oh, Tony seems more cute than anything. I also don't have faith in Tony. But everyone keeps telling me I'm wrong, you know? And when everyone tells me I'm wrong,
reporting for duty.
get a little sus of my my opinions, you know what I mean? Can't believe that I'm gonna pull this off. I can't believe it either. They're gonna eel me right in the Warhorse, and then they're gonna go face and kill me. Actually, ealing me in the Warhorse doesn't change enough, does it? That doesn't actually change enough. We live by 1. We live by 1, and they still have to get through this. So yeah, we're good. Or either that or we lose. Is there a good combo deck you can recommend to you? For Wild or for Twist? Look at that Righteous Protector go. I know, isn't it the best? And... Oh, well, you know what? Drawn win rate for Tony is actually just unbelievable. It's the nuts after all. I mean, like I could find something else to play instead. It's not about that. It's just everyone keeps telling me that it's good. So, I'm entertaining them. Malazad, I actually cut the Mals. I wanted to play them at first for content, but you really don't play that many cards from hand, or any that many minions from hand. And like after like. I was asking some other wild humans for advice this morning. Like I wanted to run it deliberately for content, but then it was pointed out to me that like, you know, you really don't run that many minions. So like it can't get that big. Malterra not good.
Elune guides me.
All will shine on the dance floor.
6 damage to face is good. Think your sources are sus. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. um, but like when I play this deck, I usually play the little minions in the first couple of turns. You know, like I'm not gonna like go out of my way to save them for them all.
None will survive.
Fire Warx and current year. Yeah, I mean like I don't know. I don't like necessarily think the Maul is strictly bad or anything. I just I don't know.
Here for the tour.
Reporting for duty.
Almost unplayable, yeah. Do you have any favorite board games you like to play, Marshy? So this isn't exactly Pound It, Jack Sabbath. This isn't exactly
Your tour ends here.
Isn't exactly a board game, but my wife and I play DC deck building game. And so it's like kind of a board game because you keep it in a box like a board game, and then it has like self-contained rules. I don't know. Anyways, so we play that one a lot. Well, compared to other things, we don't play as much as either of us would like to, I don't think. But that would be my favorite if that counts. Thinking of other like things that actually have a board to play on.
To arms, men. To battle. To battle.
I think I enjoy all the ones that aren't unnecessarily complicated. I don't mind something being complicated, but if something is like complicated to the point where like it doesn't actually add any value to the game, you know what I mean? So as long as it's not like complicated for no reason. 12. This is 2 off. Unlucky. Should I set them to 2? Probably not, right? Like I don't have burst to go face. I think we just
To arms, men.
tempo king.
Repent.
To battle. To battle. Duty call.
How many arms? 2.
Strength withers. The cruel survive.
Hey, Nutty.
Stand with me.
Reporting for duty. To battle.
Yay! Alright, Paladin officially the nuts. Best deck I've ever played. Actually, 5-1. Look at us go. Only lost to the Terra unfavorable. My wife and I got friends over to play Arkham Horror, a Lovecraftian survival horror game. Pretty fun and complicated. Did I pound it, Jack Sabbath? Pound it. What happens when season 778 gets released? Yeah, nobody knows.
Must protect the
Nobody knows.
All will shine on the
This is a
dance
famous Odd Paladin player. Do I keep this? What if coin this into that? What if I keep that versus? Oh, is this I was thinking about Questline Druid. If this is like Tony Druid, we just auto lose, right? Unless we Tony. It's beautiful. This is so good versus Questline Druid. What if I keep it? If it's Questline Druid, I think I want to play this after that's active, right? In which case I don't need this. I think this is like a super greedy keep. It's Leoli though. Do you know? I don't know what this person plays. All right. Feel like it's tossed Lothraxian always. All right. Very good. Very good. Now I have conviction and promotion.
None will survive.
All right. It is in fact Tony Druid, which means it's an uninstall angle. You love to see it.
I will survive.
Where's your Ashen you cut? I stand by it. I stand by it so hard. No, thank you.
To arms, men! The battle! The battle! The battle!
I will survive.
In 2021, QB called Auctionary Druid, Leoli Druid. Oh. Alright, so this looks like actual just Mill Druid. Huh. So, where's my Tony for the funny? This is your chance, Tony. Come on. Where are you? I'm mostly playing this to get stuff out of my hand, right?
Stand with me.
The light dims, but we will fight.
Mount up!
I will survive.
Why don't you just calm down? Good question. As a notorious Druid enjoyer, I actually can't. I don't have a good answer. Wait, how good is Tony against actual regular Mill Druid, though? Not that good, right? Bear would have been nice here, wouldn't it?
Reporting for duty. To battle!
I will survive.
Is trying to keep us alive stupid? I think it's stupid. Also, I kind of want to play this.
Running out of time.
The battle!
So, there's that. This turn felt terrible, and I feel terrible for having it. So, there's that. Finally, I get to sit down after running around, and now I gotta work while sitting. Unlucky. Oh my. Well, Tony, I'm gonna have to ask you to be the top card of my deck. Because if you're not, this is gonna get a little awkward.
My hand is too full.
Alright. Fine. I see how it is. Also, I don't want to necessarily play all these cards out of my hand, right? I'll play some of them, but like, I don't want my board to be that full, right?
The light
But I do want to be able to draw the Tony.
I will survive.
Druid seems like he has to go to the toilet with his speed. Alright, here we go, Tony. This is your chance to show haters like this guy what you're truly made of. Actually, once I do the Tony, there's like nothing they can do, right? It's just Jover, isn't it? I was just deciding how much I cared about the finale. Maybe I shouldn't have finale'd, right? Like, I don't want to... I guess it depends. Like, do they have the other seeds in hand already? If they have the other seeds in hand already, we might be in trouble, but... in fact, we will be in trouble, right? But otherwise, Tony ends it. The cheating is actually just so brutal. Tony did not, in fact, end it. Unlucky. Tony did not end it. It accelerated the end of me. Tony almost ended it. It did. It did almost end it. I don't think there's a way to win from here, right? We're drawing 4. So 3, 4, 7, 5, 12. Math, 6, 18. So actually we're alive if we can keep them off board. I do have taunty taunts.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I will survive.
But like they do have another seeds, right? So it's not like this is ever winnable, right? So I have... Oh. Unlucky.
I must concede.
Alright, so... Fragile counter to Mill Druid. That's the first point in its favor. Burger pizza.
Curiosity will be the end of you.
All will shine on the dance floor.
One, two, three, right? I can't wait for this level up to get counterspelled. Are you guys ready? Is this wild ladder? No. What how do you feel about, like, if I said yes, how would you feel about it?
None will survive.
How does that impact you? Are you excited for wild ladder? Or are you gonna get out of here? Does it sicken you? You like normal ladder? You mean standard? If you mean standard, then you yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, come on. All right. If you enjoy standard ladder and can't enjoy wild, this might not be the stream for you. However, you can see here over the ranks, there's like these little vines. And those vines actually don't appear on standard streams. You like the normal wild ladder? Me too. So you mean wild isn't normal? Yeah.
The battle! The battle! The battle! Reporting for duty. Your signature is required.
Your signature is required. Well, we've seen one objection.
To arms, men! The battle! The battle!
Easiest uninstall of my entire life. If they have chatty bartender, it's Jover.
You're not ready for this.
Ooh, broomstick. Unfortunately, they could have a counterspell up. Alright, enjoy your 3 cards. Oh, it's Oasis Ally. Is there any hope from here? Probably not, right?
Your signature is required.
Here for the tour?
Impossible.
Let the light save you.
Let the light save you, as it saved me. I don't know, I'm seeing Martian Boo, I don't think it was funny. What don't you think was funny? I'm seeing plenty of interaction. I think it depends on
Where you followed.
how you would define interaction. Like if it's like interplay between the 2 players, then no, right? Because like I haven't gotten to do anything. They just kind of prevent me from making plays. So like I wouldn't describe that as interactive. But if it's like they have a lot of influence over what I can play, that's interactive from their standpoint, right? Like they get to dictate what I can and can't do. I don't know. It's like super perspective based. And can I win from here?
Your tour ends here.
Reporting for duty.
I guess I should have traded off the thing, but you never know if it's going to be a flame ward or something. Alright, now we just slowly win over the course of 10,000 years. Hold on, I'm holding.
So, what's troubling you?
Hey, Sim. Man, that chatty is just a disaster, isn't it? 6, huh? Alright, not gonna lie. I have not been impressed with Tony. Tony feels like the dead card I expected it to be this whole time.
To battle! To battle!
Hey, Orion is only funny when I do it, alright? Come on. It's only funny when I do it. Leave me alone.
Reporting for duty.
I must concede.
WoW is about what is more fun, not what is better. From a certain point of view. Would you believe? Would you believe? Chat. Would you actually believe me if I told you that some people have more fun when they play what's better? Wait, does that shock you? No? Oh, okay. For sure. Tony ends it. Okay. Winning is fun. Let's not go that far. No, just kidding.
All will shine on the dance floor.
I might have kept the muster if I was drawing. But since I'm on the play, I think I might not.
None will survive.
Wild decks are better than standard decks, so I don't know, man. Seems like wild is about what's better.
Reporting for duty.
Winning tends to be more fun than losing.
I concede.
But why? Bro wasn't having it, I guess. So last comment was a bit tongue-in-cheek, but plenty of people do play WoW to do the most powerful stuff you can do, so that's what's fun for that. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Loosing the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. What? I think loosing is kind of funny, like loosing, yeah, the lightning of his terrible swift sword. Is that a quote? But I think loosing has got to be the biggest one after Rouge, right? It's like Tony. Oh no, punished for I was thinking like, I'll let them worry about trading. But then they got me with the hyena. They hyena'd all over me. You hate to see it. It's like people tend to misspell rogue a lot. They spell it rouge. And then that's second only to please hit the recruit.
Stand with me.
Neat. Go ahead and take care of that. So like loosing is something I've started to see a lot. When people mean losing, they put 2 O's in there. So it's like the next big rouge. I have a useless fact about rouge. It's read in French. It is read in French, if you can believe it. It is, in fact, read in French. Alright. Have we stabilized against the dreaded Beast Hunter? That's the real question. I see loose a lot in WoW Battlegrounds. Just loose already? Why won't everyone just loose already?
Stand with me.
You know what? I wouldn't scoff at a Tony right about now. You know what I mean? I could go for a Tony right now. And Valera wears red clothing. Coincidence? Oh. Don't do that. Come on. Oh, they can't kill the Quartermaster and the 6-1 while also keeping their thing up. Alright. Neat. Is it better to have this or to use my broom? This.
Duty calls. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
This isn't looking good, chat. Not looking good. I'll say that much. If they have Stranglethorn Heart, it is in fact Jover. Mr. Mokla. How dare they? Oh, not Lithraxian. So this and that is 5 mana, leaving us with 3.
Light guide my patience.
So if I put 3 on this, I will need 6 extra damage, which I won't have. So instead, I can just lose the video game. The thing's huge. Where are my many taunts? Alright, what if instead I put 5?
I'm running out of time.
Wow. Stranglethorn Heart, let's go! End me. There's so many good cards. Like, how do I come back from Hydralodon even? Maybe Druid? Oh, there it is. There's the funny. Alright, well. At least they got to play the funny. Other than Rogue, what do you think is the next commonly misspelled class Death Knight? Well, it's like a grammatical error more than a spelling error, right? It's kind of a spelling error. I just don't know how to classify it. Death Knight is one word.
All will shine on the
It's
dance floor.
Death Knight, not Death Knight. Hey, Collateral Fish. Sorry for drawing insanely perfectly. Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I'm gonna go ahead and let them worry about trading for the time being. My mind might change later, but for now, this is what's happening. Easy and wild.
All charged up. Want to hear my playlist?
Powering up. Portals online.
Observe, analyze, engage.
I must move quickly.
Well, now we have some tough decisions to make. Feel I can't leave this or that up. This is the one I probably have to kill if I have to kill one of them. I would much prefer to leave everything up.
The answer?
It's not like they can play that many. I'm also not that close to a quartermaster. So I could... Man, Barov actually seems like Terra Nutty.
The battle.
I wish I would draw him.
The battle.
I wish I would draw the Barov.
True strength.
How does opponent expect to win you when your button is twice as strong? That's a really good question, actually. I'm not sure. They're smart, they trade everything. But here's the thing, they can't trade anything off, right? And then they're already softened up for me. I didn't have to waste any attacks doing the trading myself. There's that. Nah. Oh. So brutal. I think I will kill that now.
Reporting for duty.
And then the question becomes, should I kill this? So this is happening. And maybe this is happening? Nah. They have so much space now. I think I just lose though.
I will survive.
Like there's nothing I can do about it. Does Cariel have an OP hero power like Celeste? Don't know.
Powering up. Portals online.
I actually haven't been paying attention. Alright, that's not good. That's not good at all. Not looking good. No one card saves me, right? Truly brutal.
I must concede.
Truly brutal. You hate to see it. If only we had Ashen Elemental. If only then. I haven't been marking games. Most of our games haven't been that funny.
Shine on the dance.
We had a bit that we were talking about, but it was like, I don't know that those games were that interesting either. Could always go back and find it, but like, I don't know. Is this worth keeping? I imagine it isn't. Want like tour guide and stuff. Loving the YouTube, by the way. Thank you so much, Floyd. I appreciate you.
None will survive.
None will
Reporting for duty.
duet. What kind of paladin is this? What kind of paladin is duet?
Reporting for duty. The battle.
Oh my. Service bell, huh? Is this biggest paladin? Is this biggest paladin? What's in your opinion the best deck to climb with? All right, so I yesterday I was much higher than this, and oh my. Well, at least they made them waste their quality.
Reporting for duty.
And I kind of wanted to get in some Questline Druid before the set came out. Before the new format came out, because I really haven't played like the efficient version of it very much. And I barely dropped a game. I like climbed up here easy peasy. Hey, isn't that brutal? Long story short, I think it's easily
Stand with
I
me.
think it's easily Questline Druid.
To arms, men. The battle.
Marshy, he asked what helps him climb and not what makes him high. It's not relevant whether you were higher yesterday. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I think Questline Druid is like the de facto pick. I think that deck is nuts. All right. Tony once again proving its insane value. That's actually nice, right? Oh, also I can do this. How does that affect me? I could go this and this, then trade the Quartermaster and my Hero Power first, and this on the second one.
Guide my patience.
I could also go for this, which could get me a Broom. Does Broom ever lethal? So 11 and 6, and that is lethal. Oh, you know what? This is sometimes lethal, I think. But we didn't get the Broom, so it's not.
The battle.
I'm running out of time.
think I could have easily still missed something. Fastest deck exchange ever? Oh, like with the Tony, yeah. Switched it, and then he switched it. Thaddeus, huh? Well, that's very scary. I'll give it that much. Thaddeus is pretty scary. It's pretty spooky. I'll give it 3 spooks out of 4.
Must act now.
Again, never lethal, right? I have to use this or my Barov to get through it, I think. So if I put 6, it will be enough. I just have to trade them both. It's kind of brutal. But this is brutal too, so. Alright, we'll just get through it. We'll get through it together. Then I will do this, and I will do this, and I will do this. And all will be well. All will be well. We'll top deck one of our several wide buffers and win the video game. It's that easy, chat.
The light bends to my sweet moves.
Interesting. Well, that's not what I wanted.
The light dims, but we
Alright. Death by 1,000 needles. Are you ready to rock?
I will survive.
I'm not buffing the board, so they have nothing to trade that into. Oh. Oh. Did Rebuke do anything to change my turn? It did not. But they don't know that. It would have messed up my level up top deck. I've seen so much blood boil recently that I look at this and my mind is thinking like these are all gonna take 2 damage and it's gonna heal them for a jillion. Ah, Gift of Luminance. How dare you? How dare you do that to me? After all we've been through.
fight.
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide. Is it endless time?
The battle.
Do try to keep yourselves alive. Alright, so I actually can full clear, right? I attack here, and then all this stuff trades, and we're good.
I will survive.
Then the Barov ruins me.
Repent.
Yeah, is it ever worth just like trading the Barov just to get rid of it? So that my stuff can actually live?
I'm running out of time.
I don't know.
The battle.
I should probably do something, you know what I mean? And then if that Omayog wrecks me, I just accept it. Oh, well that's cool. Yeah, Alright, there's that again. No minions for me. I have 8 damage out. I have 8 damage out, and that does 4. And now we win, because we're the best. There we go. Yay! I actually think that was an interesting game, but I think I was boring during it. So I have like a little like that I've been putting at the end of games that I mark for like you know, this is there if I need the raw content. Like if I need like a volume of games for a video, like that way I don't have to go like hunting for replacements. But if I get like good games, I'll know to ignore that game if I have enough. You know what I mean? So this is the deck that convinced me that Barov was worth having. So I'm gonna keep it in the mulligan. How do you feel about that? Match quality, out of 5, yeah. None will
Reporting for duty.
Can we play Bear Off Broom with the mana burns, or are we just hoping to turn 2-turn clear? Well, I mean, it depends when they get their stuff off and how many mana burns they play with it. If they go all in on turn 2 and mana burn me twice somehow.
Burn away to ash.
Time has been bought.
Battle, to battle.
There's the mana burn. Perfect Baku impression, thank you. I made it myself.
Who's hiding now?
Who's hiding now? Should I just play this? I kind of want to do this, maybe. That's the nuts.
Reporting for duty.
Thank you. Can't understand why Demon Hunter became so popular. I guess the new weapon makes it viable again. It was already good before. Like, Outcast Demon Hunter was good before the weapon came out, right? It was like a decent deck. I guess I'm a little surprised it's popular too, because it seems like the type of deck that, like, or at least it did at first, it seemed like the type of deck kind of like Beast Hunter, where, should I bother clearing that now? I can waste my conviction to clear that now. Alternatively, I can hero power or do this, and that sets up this for next turn. Like, how much do I care about a single brute?
The answer is
They don't really have like a way to clear wide stuff, right? And if they did, this gives me the broom for next turn. They're out of mana burns. I was hoping for a tour guide.
the light dims, but we fight.
But yeah, it seems like a type of deck like Beast Hunter that like very heavily invested competitive players like it, but like the average Hearthstone player just, you know, inexplicably isn't into it. Because that's how Outcast Demon Hunter was. It was pretty decent, and no one was really playing it. But like this one actually caught on, and I wonder what the difference is. People just like brutes. Should I do stuff?
Stand with me.
The light dims, but we
Boom.
Let the dead rest. I see.
They will never catch me.
Brutes are fun. Playing 15 cards on turn 5 feels amazing. Yeah. I don't know that that's new to this, though. Probably that it's more combo-like, also that it's easier. My impression was, like, it's a little bit more, graspable, but, like, I didn't want to voice that because I don't feel that strongly about it. Like, it's probably still one of the more, like... you know, for a wild deck, it's a little bit more complicated, right? But yeah, I don't know. It could be that the brutes had so much time in standard that like it's a little bit more obvious. Like it has a reputation for being powerful. So people are more willing to jump on the bandwagon? I honestly, I have no idea. You like playing cards for free? That's why you like playing it? Well, the other one lets you play cards for free too. I'm like, what I'm pondering is like why this deck and not the Outcast Demon Hunter that came before it. You know, like why did this one catch on? It could also be that this one is just like that much stronger and more consistent. They're like, wow. We kept Barov and we won. All right, we kept Barov and we won the video game. Look at me go. Look at us go. Yeah, I don't know. Well, how does Martian know? Tyrantrum is a cool Pokemon, crazy. Well, there you go, Righteous Rammies. Validation. I actually forgot that. Like, it took me a second. I forgot that that's what my title was. My stream title is just Tyrantrum is a really cool Pokemon. How many of you guys are even aware of Tyrantrum? I feel like Tyrantrum is like one of the coolest designs they've ever done, and it's a Pokemon nobody's ever heard of. They're like, look at this thing.
none will survive.
So the nuts. Look at him. Look how spooky he is.
Greetings, friend.
Rawr. And it evolves from a cutie. Look at that one. Me just like scrolling down Google without vetting the pictures I'm seeing first.
I'm running out of time.
Yeah, he's the nuts. I think he's really cool, and it's like just not a Pokemon that gets pushed, you know? Never heard of it. I'm not surprised. Like, I don't know. But it's a T-Rex, and it's a dragon type. It's a dragon T-Rex. Come on. Come on. Looks like a big chicken. All right, I was already sold. You don't have to, like, extra sell me on it. I'm already in. I already think it's the nuts. I don't need any more reason to like it. Meowscarada, best Pokemon? I kind of like instantly write off all the humanoid looking Pokemon. I'm over it. They did it too much. Which isn't to say you're not super correct. Kind of don't want to board lock myself. So I'm also sort of regretting that I did what I just did. Maybe I'll play just this.
Here for the tour?
You like the first evolutions of it? Amara is cuter, but its evolution is mid. Is that the... That's like the long-necked one. Yeah. Yeah. It's alright. I don't mind tomorrow. I don't love it like I like the other one, though. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do this, and we never get Flurgle Toxed, so it's fine. It's fine. Alright, chat. Come on. Don't worry about it. They're not even running it. Feebas? Feebas. Burr, burr, burr. They never have Clownflesh Flurgle Toxin. Right? It's not even in their deck. They're not even running it. They didn't feel like crafting it, alright? When I was young, the leading expert, Professor O, convincingly told me that there were only 150 Pokemon. Wait, there are 150 or more to see. Come on. Isn't that the famous line? Alright. See? They cut it. They cut Flurgle Toxin. Why would you run it? Why even bother? Ooh, funny, funny, funny. Aw, not funny. We were supposed to take the funny. Goodbye. Go bye, Shaman. Ugh. A recent opponent would like to be my friend. So like back in the day before deck codes and it was like harder to share decks, I stopped adding people that added me. And the reason was people only added me for two reasons. They were adding me because they wanted my deck, which is fine, but like I was playing on mobile on my 10-minute break, you know, a lot of the time, and I just like I'm just trying to chill out and vibe, not like, you know, go to another site and get like a link or what. Like I forget how I even did it. You'd have to like type it out, right? Like it's terrible. Even after the codes came out, like it wasn't very shareable, right? You had to go to the Battle.net app and send the code via the Battle.net app because it was too big for the message when you were doing it on mobile. I guess you could have like copy paste, yeah. Right. So you had to go to copy, go to the Battle.net app and paste it there. And then in order for them to copy it, they had to go to their... That's what it was. That was what it was. Okay. I got it. Like, it's been forever since I've thought about this. Sorry. So the in order to... Back in the old days, in order to copy a code that was sent via Hearthstone chat, you had to go separately to the Battle.net app and copy the code there and then go back to your game. And people didn't want to do that. What they wanted was for me to type out my deck list to them on my mobile phone over the course of 10,000 years. And, you know, like, I'm just like, I'm trying to get a break from work. I don't want to do that, you know? And like, I had to convince so many people, like I had to instruct them on how to do it. You know, go download the Battle.net app. Because like, I'd be like, go to the Battle.net app, and they'd be like, well, I don't have that. Well, you're asking me for a code. You you go get it. I just like, I got tired of walking people through that. So I was like, there's no, I don't get any joy out of people asking me for my deck list. So that was factor number one. The other factor is obviously like, not everyone who adds you has something nice to say about the match you just had, you know, like, so it's like I'm getting flamed or I'm getting asked for my deck list, and I'm not getting any value out of actually adding people. So I stopped a long time ago. And when people did, the more people I had on my list, the do I win? 12 and 6 is 18 plus... Isn't this just death?
Stand with me.
If it's not death, it's
Stand with me.
super close. Looks like death to me. Ha 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 ha. So the more people you have on your friends list, the more people that you might encounter again. And when they lose to you, they can just start complaining about how unlucky they were or how lucky you got, which is just annoying. And sometimes they don't even need to play you to do that. Sometimes people want to vent, and they just look for someone online on their friends list, and they talk about how unlucky they were, and they describe like a completely normal amount of variance. And like, there's nothing wrong with that, but like, when I'm trying to get a break from work, I'm not looking to like be like, oh, I'm sorry, man. It's so terrible that your opponent top decked one of their 5 outs. I just, like, I don't want to have those conversations with people. So, long story short, I stopped valuing adding people on my friends list randomly from ladder a long time ago. Now I add people while I was playing THL for tournament reasons, and just if I know them. So like if it's like a fellow streamer or something like that. But I keep seeing people post funny things that people will say when they're added, and I kind of want to do it for content. Like sometimes it's just funny when someone adds you and they mauled about something completely reasonable. Like it would be funny to like have people like say something like slightly ridiculous and be able to like show chat or show YouTube like, haha, this funny interaction. But the problem is sometimes people say words that I don't want to expose to my audience, so I don't do it. Hearthstone Twitter, can you figure out the clue for the next expansion? Okay. I have broom and anointment left, so I'll go get those. And then, oh, I had a righteous too. All right, neat. All right, I'll play this. I'll do this. I'll trade so that they're annoyed that they can't get through that yet. Then hopefully we'll just win. Why did you run Reno in your Highlander deck? I don't know. Nobody knows. Most of the time they just curse my entire bloodline. Yeah, it's lame. It's lame. Eating baked potatoes. Do I just play this? Alternatively,
The light dim, but we fight.
May the light
Reporting for duty.
so 5 and 12 is not lethal, is it? Unlucky. Have you flamed someone sometime? When I used to play League of Legends, I was I've never like I'm happy to say I have never been one that's like wished actual harm on people in games. Like that's just not ooh. Ew. Oh, Kingsbane, no. What happened? What happened, Kingsbane? I've never been one to wish actual harm on somebody, but like when I used to play League of Legends, I was a bit of a salty boy, I'll say that. But the problem is like when you have teammates that are, not to excuse like the behavior, you know, like like you should be nice to people, and that's something that I am now. You know, like I'm not like malding constantly. But like you know, it's not like I was like a flurry of swears or anything. Not that I didn't, but like not that I didn't say any, but like it's not like I was, you know, incredibly vulgar or anything like that. But you know, like I used to be like, I used to get salty at my teammates for not cooperating in League of Legends. But I haven't like added people in Hearthstone to be like, you stupid idiot, you won just because you put that stupid card in the deck that beat me, or why would you play that? You probably lost like 75 games. No, I haven't been like that. I get it, like I'm so much more tolerant of how things go in a 1v1 game than I am in a team game, because like I don't know, that's just like losing to my opponent's card choices, whatever, losing to my opponent's top decks, you know, sometimes it can be a little annoying, but yeah, that's just normal card game variance. What got me about like MOBAs is people like in card games, I can always do everything in my power. Like I have the option to do everything in my power to win the game, right? Like no, which isn't to say that like I always have the power to win the game, but I can always do what can be done to win, you know? But in a team game, like you can only do so much. You know, like your team can also, like the other people on your team cannot do everything necessary to win the game, right? So it's frustrating when you know you can win and you're only losing because one or two people just aren't cooperating and you need them to, and it was just like that little bit of extra help is all you needed. So that's why that got to me as bad as it did. But like I still play MOBAs and I'm not that way anymore, you know, like I just I think in particular League of Legends match times were too high, but also like I'm probably like like 15 years it's been since I first since I played like Dota. Like I started playing Dota, something like that. So like I've changed a lot as a person. But yeah, so like that's the story of Marshy raging. I like but like I got cute with it, you know, like it's not just me like being 100% toxic or anything like that, you know, like the worst I would wish on people is like I hope you poop your pants IRL. Like you know, I was never a slur person. I was never like I hope actual bad permanent things happen to you person. But like I got salty. All right, so here's this. Do I waste one of my convictions first? I guess.
Stand with me.
Now my opponent never has Rake, and we win.
I will survive.
But their deck was terrible? I mean, like, sure, but... Oh, I didn't have one up, so I didn't do that. That's League, so it's understandable. Very good. Jungle main? I was a jungle main. League of Legends changes people, man. Good you recovered. Yeah, I do think that...
Reflect
in the moon.
I was very different from playing League of Legends, and it like eventually became very palpable to me that yo, should I do this now? No. I'll do this. Hopefully getting a Righteous Protector. Neat. Then I will do this. And I will do this.
But we will fight.
I will survive.
Alright, so Rake is still a concern. But they don't just automatically beat me if they have it, right? I'm much more frustrated with Hearthstone than League. League, at least they're idiots and don't realize it. Hearthstone, they actively choose to include something in their deck that ruined my fun. Oh, I see. I find that statement completely unrelatable, but you know, different people be different. Okay, dude, this Warhorse trainer is just getting there. You know what I mean? Look at that. I kind of want to go the like I will never die route, right? Like, okay, so first of all, there's never lethal here, right? I get like 2 extra damage. No, thank you. But like if I trade here, then it's like I feel like it's just Jover. Like, look at this. Look at this. Guess I'll hold on to the last charge. Like, it's still Rake, right? But it's said at least partially as a joke. Oh, fair enough. If they have second Rake and 15 cards, we add them. True. Warhorse carrying the game, yeah. Warhorse is the nuts. You love to see them play the guff to survive. Look at that. Okay, so then we have to ask ourselves, does this Barov end it? No, right? We're not even close. Not even close, I think. So we would have 5 extra total damage that we couldn't also play with that. So yeah, we never get there. However,
There is no saving you.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
was that the best order for that? I'm actually not sure. It might not have been. I will say that much.
There is no saving you.
I will survive.
The battle. The battle. Reporting for duty.
I think they would need a lot to get through it, right? Like, I don't have to waste this.
Time.
I mean, I guess we, like, never lose, right? Like, we never lose if I just, like, give one of these permanent taunt. They can't. Yeah. I don't see how they could get out of this. They should never have made this card give taunt? But, like, it's nice. It's good. I like it. 9 damage into Divine Shield. Tragic. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Just trade Warhorse. Oh, okay. Team game comms are great. The matchmaking means all the Malders are just as bad as the people they're malding at. Poison Seeds? If they Poison Seeds me, that is a problem, isn't it? Alright, fair enough. Milo Time, thank you so much for the 2 months, my friend. How are you? Starfish would also be bad, but they'd have less likely to have that, right? Don't make me add you in Hearthstone. Unlucky. It's 13 minutes past 3 and Twist's still not out, Sag. Twist was never coming out on Monday, right? Twist might be out tomorrow. And if it's not, then it's maybe Thursday. But not today. Looks like we win. Looks like we win. Another excellent odd paladin W. Twist is never coming out. Unlucky. Wake up, sheeples. Alright, well, that was 3-1 games in a row where we were talking about the same thing throughout all 3 games. So if I use any of those, I have to use all of them. And I think they were fine. So there's the YouTube video. What time is it? 10? I'll probably stream for like 2 more hours, maybe. Maybe.
All will shine
Maybe,
on the
maybe, maybe.
dance floor.
Maybe I don't want to play against Shaman with my board-based deck. Cause they're gonna Flurgle tox me and make me sad. Roger Pug, how you doing? Thank you so much for the 9 months, my friend. I appreciate you. How you been?
None will survive.
Roger Pog. Opponent's hero power didn't change. Unlucky. YouTube video content achieved. Go edit, sleep, eat, repeat. Ugh. Brutal. Don't put it in that perspective. Oh, so brutal. Should I kill the Bolner? Or is it bait?
Reporting for duty. To battle! To battle!
Alright. I think now we can kill the Bolner. Do that, we do that. And then they flurry talks me and I lose. It's perfect. Sorry, I meant entertain people and make them happy. Sustain with delicious meals, rest and repeat. Alright, thank you. Oh, it's my jam. It's my jam, chat. That was a tempo macaw.
To battle! To battle! To battle! To battle! To battle!
Remaining warrior currently. No longer druid believer Sag. Aw, unlucky. Unlucky. Alright. I have 9 out. I could have 12, which would put me to math. 1 off. So this was lethal if I hadn't made the trades. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. There's a chat lethal here. Alright, well. This makes me less vulnerable to devolve, I guess. Maybe I should have set him to 1. Because then we could top deck muster. Huh. I haven't gotten out of the house in 4 years. I've become prickly and incapable of communicating. Nice, nice. I'll miss you in my various things. Oh, I never meant to brag, but I ate a baked potato now. Alright, we have brooms. To like waste a conviction? I don't know if that matters too much, I guess.
Reporting for duty.
May the light grant you peace.
Stand with me.
Alright, so that's gotta die. And I guess that's gotta die. And then one of them gets to live to get convicted. Specifically this one. I wish I remembered which of these they knew was in my hand. Because I played one a night that drew and one that didn't, right? Oh, either way, they know that I have both, right? Because the one didn't draw. Brutal, bro. Bro, man. It's so brutal, bro. Our only hope is unrelenting value.
Reporting for duty.
Man, getting getting muster soon would be so nice to like actually put them on the 3-turn clock. All right, that's out. The 3-turn clock is over. That's not happening anymore. Pound it, Abraham.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, we need tour guide or righteous protector. Even, you know, like literally anything. Not Baku, come on. Like the other stuff, right? Anything to proc this that like lets me still do this. Huh. Well, poop.
Predictable.
Try to keep yourselves alive.
Reporting for duty.
I must concede.
Yo, Martian, please take the bait. I'm asking for sticky fingers. Alright, you know what? You're right. I should put sticky fingers in. Either that, or I should go on a long rant about why sticky fingers is suboptimal in your heavily favored into Kingsbane deck. Oh, chat, did I tell you? Did we talk about it? Did we talk about it, chat? If you follow the Martian Twitter, maybe you know already. But look at this, chat. Look what you've achieved. All right. So we asked the question before, you know, like, can we get Sticky Finger in twice as many decks as Kingsbane? And not only did you guys get it in twice as many decks as Kingsbane, but you doubled that prediction 4 times. Whoa! Good job, chat. Sticky Fingers once again proving to be a necessary addition to combat 4.5% of the 4.6% of the meta. Oh my goodness. Y'all, you literally always play it. No, I just put in Sticky Finger, it's funnier. Oh, okay, fair enough. Why would they want Sticky Finger odd cost if they didn't want you to put it in odd paladin? Oh, you're so true. Oh my goodness. It's actually just, the writing has just been on the wall the whole time. You got Sticky Fingered on 5 today? Well, there you go. There are other weapons worth stealing? Yeah, for sure. You never break those weapons with a more efficient counter like Rust Viper instead. It's always Sticky Finger. You follow the VOD channel only to see the daily rat? Oh my goodness. I keep forgetting to update my VOD channel. Is it time to just get flak maged into complete oblivion? What do you guys think? The Ancient Mysteries into not play anything play seems like a Flak Mage style career ender. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, I think.
The light dims, but we will fight.
Reporting for duty.
All right. Everything's going according to plan, all right? We still have Tony. Okay?
Guess who?
Hey, good night, Collateral Fish. Guess who? This is looking so Jover right now. But hey, you know, they just drew a bunch of Paladin cards. Unfortunately, they have a secret in hand already, so we know... even with the hero power, they can clear the Tony, right?
May the light.
May the light grant you... Ooh, Secret Mage with Conviction. Oh my goodness. Is it the nuts? Is Tony the nuts?
May the light grant you peace.
Hey Martian, how are you removing this Flak Mage? I'm gonna play Tony and they're gonna trade it. Alright. It's actually 40 head. Why don't we run 1 mana counter spells? Because I don't hate winning enough to put that in my deck. That's a terribly snarky answer, and it wasn't deserved. I'm sorry.
Here for the tour?
Reporting for duty.
Martian said, and then like still didn't answer the question. Omayog is okay, but we've had so many like actual good odd paladin cards come out that we're like cutting core staples at this point to fit everything in. And Omayog is not a core staple, it's a list filler. How's that? Why Tony, by the way? Well, somebody hit rank 1 with Tony in their deck. Chat thinks that it's integral, and I felt like humoring chat. Is this another one of my famous victories?
The battle! The battle! The battle!
Marshy win. Tony ended it. Tony actually ended it.
Curiel versus Mage.
Is level up actually good? I think so. The taunt and the ability to buff the board while you're board locked, I think are very relevant in this meta. But it could also be hot, stinky trash. Oh, my Yogg is the Shadow Step of Paladin? I think Shadow Step is a good card, though. Are you saying it is good?
None will survive.
Hello there.
Another Secret Mage just for me?
Reporting for duty.
You're memeing and saying it's good? Oh, I see.
Guess who?
Beady 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 beady. Beady 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 beady.
Reporting for duty.
I'm ready.
You followed.
Well, I would prefer...
I will survive.
I would, in fact, prefer some lower cost cards for the time being. But I am excited for them to get out a bunch of stuff, and one of their secrets to be explosive runes, and for me to play this, and for it to be funny. Well, that turn made me sad. Look at that shitty emote. That's pretty good.
Your signature.
Thing's huge. You guys think it's runes? You guys think it's objection? My Lothraxian getting objection is going to feel pretty bad.
Let the lights save you as it saved me.
I will survive.
Uh-oh. Hmm. Oh, pounded Abraham. I'm sorry. I got it like a million years late.
What secret?
Orion! Alright, it's literally always explosive runes and never objection. Okay? Where are my believers in chat? Come on, believers. Where are you at? Who believes? Do try to concede. Concede. Believers in absolute shambles. Ah, so unlucky. So unlucky. Pounded, I am yawning. Woo! Page. Not gonna lie, I kind of stopped believing when you draw only 5 drops to start the game. How dare you? I needed your belief. I needed your belief to carry me through, and you gave up on me. That last loss is on you. What's up? What's up, Youp Snake? How does Barov Orion work if it's runes? Good question. Not sure. Have you considered a Libram Yogg Paladin for the future? Is that objection right off the bat?
Here for the tour?
No, it's not, which means it's rigged fair game. Is this my 3rd Secret Mage in a row? Alright, who knows what that is? I don't. Libram Yogg Paladin. I do like Huh.
Your tour ends here.
Play that when objection's the only thing in your hands. And then an opponent just dies. Of like feeling terrible about themselves. What question I was answering? Oh, like when I do Libram Paladin, like it's already funny enough with like the Vorax and stuff that like I don't really need to add a Yogg element. It's a shame the Darkmoon Fair Yogg isn't available in Twist, because I might actually do it in that.
Mount up.
Didn't want to copy their objection.
The battle. The battle.
Interesting.
The battle.
Martian's so lucky, so many Secret Mages in a row, Pog. Vorax plus Aegis and Libram Paladin equals a funny time. Yeah, I agree. Guys, I'm coming at you like potato stuff.
Reporting
I
for
need
duty.
more mana.
Excuse me.
The light and
The battle.
peace.
I don't love trading here, but I feel like one bartender or flak mage is going to end my entire career, so
I'm late. I'm late.
that's got to be objection, right? That's what I'd put in there.
but we
Oh, it could be Flame Ward. Or it could be Rig Fair Game. I should have attacked before I played stuff. I think I risk the Rig Fair Game, right? Flame Ward seems like such an ETC secret. All right. But even then, you know, like, what am I doing about it? Oh, losing? Did I just get destroyed? Did I just get absolutely butchered? Where's my bear up? Come on. One time. One time.
Reporting for duty.
I must concede.
Unlucky. Best way to play around Secret Mage is not play around Secret. No, I mean, I should have gone face first. And then, you know, gone from there.
All will shine on the dance floor.
You're 90% done with classic achievements. Do you think you can get them all today? Like the last 10%? Ah! I see you've brought guests. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Not what I wanted. Does that mean that classic achievements will be mega rare? It could very well be that classic is periodically brought back. And you guys think it's funny to see this in wild, this card back. It could be that
To perfection.
By the light of the mirror. Are you ready to dance?
Are you ready to dance?
Reporting for duty.
It could be that classic is periodically brought back, and people will get another chance. You hope. You're stressing hard. I was at 40% Thursday. All right, you're making some good progress. What do you have left?
The time has come.
Speaking of, whenever I see Renethal, I do think of Remy, because Renethal is his PFP on the Twitters.
Mount up.
Yo, am I about to get defiled into oblivion? Should I trade? I don't want to.
The battle.
I'm not going to put anything else out. Should I trade one so the defile saves my warhorse? Because currently the warhorse will die to defile.
The battle.
What if I trade one? And that way if they defile me, my warhorse gets to live unless they invest something else. What then? Alright, here's the sticky finger. Here we go. Here comes sticky finger.
Reporting for duty. The battle.
Alright, now I really need them not to have defile.
There is a method to my madness.
$500 damage with Bloodlust and 20 more Leroy kills. That's I don't know how much time you have to play today, but like that seems achievable. Oh, I asked so nicely. Remember? Brutal. So, getting rid of the Baku's nice. Tour Guide's alright. Muster is a nice top deck. Alright.
I will survive.
Overall, fairly pleased with that, I think. Alright, as long as they don't have Defile number 2, I think we might be in a good spot. But they never have Defile number 2. How disappointing is the Void Lord here?
Haven't heard of me? You will.
Slightly brutal. So it's Barov, trade with this.
The answer is here.
Oh, but he doesn't trade into the Void Callers, right? Well, it's not like I can clear that first, right? Like, I could Barov and then
God, my
this.
patience.
No. It would have to be this then Barov, which means that dies. That feels terrible. Wait, what? I don't know what's happening. Whatever. I don't know.
I will survive.
I should have traded more. Pretty brutal. You can't believe you got the hover one? Is that a demon? Oh, brutal. As a Martian fan, you absolutely hate to see it. So this hero power level up? Is that the play?
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I will survive.
There is a method to my madness.
Do I like odd decks or evil? Oh! Oh! Absolutely brutalized. Oh no. Oh no.
Out there.
It's over. It's actually so over. It's actually just devastating. Do I like odd decks or even decks more? Odd decks Martian is really liked. I go back and forth on odd Paladin. I go back and forth on odd Warrior. I liked odd Warrior back in the day more. These days, meh. Odd Rogue is one that I really like. What else is there? There's Odd Hunter, which I could do without. So it really is just kind of like Odd Warrior is one that I really liked once upon a time, and Odd Rogue I always like. Whereas I really loved even Warlock several times. I don't know how much I care about even Shaman. Like, there have been a couple times where I've liked it, but
None will survive.
mostly eh. Even Hunter I like sometimes. It's very satisfying when there's a heavy combo meta and you can just play even Hunter and just like beat them 100% of the time. Even Death Knight was a little bit more fun when it was good. I liked the Frost version more than the Unholy version. Not a lot of wild cards though. Yeah, my probably my favorite even deck ever is like even Reno Warlock. Which is funny because like at the time I remember saying a lot that like I remember saying a lot that like I'm waiting for the Tony, right? You know, the that like it didn't do the Reno thing or the even thing for me as well as would have liked. So I remember commenting on that, but like I'm very nostalgic for it. I wish even like it grew on me over time, I think. Like even Reno Warlock. Here we go. Here's the Tony. See, I think overall, just because of even Warlock generally, again, got to be my favorite over Baku, but you know. Oh, Odd Demon Hunter? That's a deck I loved. Ooh, okay. Now we've got some actual competition. Man, I think I might have liked Odd Demon Hunter more than any of those. I really liked Odd Demon Hunter. Did Tony end it? Did Tony, in fact, end it?
To arms, men! The battle! The battle! The battle!
Your two hands here.
Or did they have everything they needed in hand and they were just waiting on me to play this Quartermaster?
For Nomriga.
I see. You wouldn't download a card. What is that achievement?
Your two hands here.
All right, cool. Wait, Tony's the nuts. Tony's the best card I've ever played. All right, Tony's actually the best card I've ever played. If you exclude any cards that might be better, it is the actual best card in the whole game. All right. I wish I'd marked when I put the Tony in, because I feel like that's necessary context. That's an anti-piracy ad, right? So something with Tony.
Versus Arthas.
All will shine on the dance floor.
All will shine on the dance floor. Oh, this is the big Paladin. What do I want against big Paladin? I think a more aggressive start than that. It's my big opinion. Illidan Storm Rage is the best card. I loved that card. All right, I actually played it. Back in my day. So like kobolds and catacombs meta. The wild was absolutely chock full of. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Wild was absolutely chock full of cube warlock. You know, it was like, you know, it was a good volume of the games. I was playing a lot of I was playing a lot of everything. I loved that meta. But when I would play combo priest, I would you'd have the Potion of Madness. It was otherwise like the minion version. It just had potion because there were less cards back then. So you had the Potion of Madness, and what I would do is I would steal the possessed lackey and trade it into something so that they couldn't get their demon. but because I'm not running any demons, I couldn't get anything. And just because, you know, like I don't do everything based on how good it is. You know, you guys know me. I frequently play things for the fun of it, and I thought like this would be more fun if I was pulling a demon. And so I searched for neutral demons to put a demon in my priest deck. And at the time, the best option was probably Void Ripper, because that would let you switch the health and attack of a minion. It's actually kind of synergistic with the deck. However, what's even funnier than that was the biggest demon at the time was Illidan Stormrage. That was the big, juicy threat that you could get out of neutral. It was the biggest, funniest thing. And so I used to play Illidan Stormrage in my combo Inner Fire Priest for the sake of the funny. All right. So how is Big Paladin going to work with this Tony? I remember when Combo Priest ran Shadow Madness to OTK with Void Lord. Did they? That's crazy. I did potion, pint-sized potion, which also, you know, like wasn't necessarily the best decision, but I enjoyed doing it, so I ran one. Aw, goodbye, almighty dudes. It's brutal. Alright, my opponent is now Odd Paladin with a worse hero power.
The light dims, but we fight.
I will survive.
I will survive! Alright, Tony's the nuts. I'm convinced. It's the best card for Odd Paladin that allows you to swap decks with your opponent. I'm convinced. It's actually just as good as it is. May the light grant you some conviction. I'm out of board buffs, though. Oh, that would have worked out really well for me. Give your minions Divine Shield. That's pretty good. For 5 mana, I'd cast that. That seems pretty good. The 2 mana Seraphia Colossus. Yeah. What if they had classic versions of DK and Demon Hunter with lower power level cards? That would be such a fun, like, little set to add. Especially if they did it for Twist, where, like, whenever they did an older, like, if they went back to older metas, if they, like, just added class cards for DK and Demon Hunter through the lens of the time, you know, like if they added like Inspire, you know, like TGT cards to the TGT set, and each class would get like 1 or 2 cards that was actually playable, and everything else would be like deliberately designed to be underpowered for that time. Yeah, I would love that kind of like that kind of spice for Twist. That'd be really sick. I don't know if they'd actually do that. I should, like, one of the things I thought about is, like, after Twist had been out for a week or two, I should really do a video with, like, you know, top 10 things they should add to Twist. You know, like, just, like, some ideas I have for Twist formats. That would make a really good one. Up against Custard something. Can I be real with you for a second, chat? Half the time that I don't finish a name of my opponent or in chat, when it's something like I don't quite understand, I'm afraid to do it. You know, like I don't know, when I don't understand something, it could mean something bad for all I know. Because Twitch filters and Blizzard name filters aren't good enough. You know, like they're not like they're not perfect or anything close, you know. So like half the time I'm just like, is that a bad word? I actually legit don't know. So I used to look things up sometimes, like on stream, like I'd see something and I'd like go look it up. And I don't think I've ever like seen a random string of letters together. Yeah, because sometimes that's the thing too, is like it looks like gibberish. It looks like someone just kind of like typed on the keyboard, but there are bad acronyms out there, you know. So anyways, that's my story about that. Dual class would be a lot of options, plus it would remind me of playing Magic. Hey, Kaz. Is this the Barov turn? I could go Barov this turn, clear, and then play Lothraxian the following turn. That actually seems kind of good.
The answer is here.
Because like my board is currently filled with a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter, so.
To battle. Let the dead rest. To battle.
If it all dies to the Barov, who cares? And we do have the option to do this, and the recruits would survive if we wanted to trade it off next turn. Yesterday was my birthday, and I feel old. Happy birthday, Heaven's Door. Every birthday is a blessing. It's okay to be old. So I can use my.
Light guide my
Actually,
patience.
still don't have to get rid of the Barov, do I? I could just do this. Do that. And then maybe we can have a more advantage trade with this.
Frost bites sharper than fang.
For Twist, they could add one mechanic from other game modes, like ranked, but with duals hero powers. Oh, yeah. She woke me up daily. Don't need no Starbuck. Come on. Come on, chat. Let the light save you as it saved me. So for Lothraxian, they did a little bit of retconning. The idea behind Lothraxian is it's a Nathrazim that, like, I guess Turalyon redeemed somehow, and he actually, like, Nathrazim are like Mal'Ganis. So like I thought it was kind of cool, like they replaced Lothraxian's fell energy with holy energy, and he became a good guy. But in Shadowlands, they like the Nathrazim, apparently Denathrius and stuff are all like Mal'Ganis too. Like they're all Nathrazim. And so apparently Nathrazim are actually not demons at all. They've been agents of the jailer this whole time. They've been like underworld things, and they just like their whole shtick is to infiltrate places and absorb their magic, and they become whatever magic they absorb. So this is actually a bad guy that's like decided to be holy for the interest of like having an agent on in the Naru side or something like that. I don't fully understand it, but because I don't keep up with WoW lore that much anymore. But still, like I thought it was kind of a cool concept before. That in my opinion, they killed it. But you know, I'm a I identify as a fuddy-duddy, so what do I know? You know what I mean? Like, who cares what I think? How much does it help streaming with how much you want to play video games? I feel like as I get older, it's harder to get into games, both for interest and difficulty, but I still love them. How much does it help streaming with how much you want to play video games? Well, I'm streaming because I want to play video games, so maybe I don't understand the question. I'll say if the question is, do you like video games less than you used to now that you've been like streaming every day for years at this point? And the answer to that is a resounding yes. I like card games and video games less than I used to. That could also be a product of getting older. So it's not like it's strictly is this lethal? It's just looking suspiciously lethal. You know what I mean? Marshy talking and can still spot the lethal. Look at me go. So like I think it's kind of easy to write off my this is another video that I keep wanting to make, is like how digital card games have affected me. It's easy to write off, like, I've had my nose in card games for like 20 years, 25 years, something like that. And, you know, things get old over time. But, you know, like, it's hard to get into,
All will shine on the dance floor.
I don't know. For me, one of the biggest problems is, like, I'm tired of, you know what? Last stream, I kind of went into this. I don't want to like start that argument all over, not argument, but that discussion all over again. So let's keep it super brief. The cost of card games is a detriment to them. You know, like the as a genre, both IRL and in video game and like in digital form, the cost to have the variety to get the most out of a card game is too much. So like you need access to a lot of cards in order to actually get the most out of a card game, in my opinion. You need like I like to have access to all of them and then express creativity through deck building. Like that's what it's always been fun about playing card games. And it's just every single card game is so expensive that like the average Joe cannot have enough cards to really enjoy card games the way that I want to. Which is a large part of the reason why I play so much Hearthstone, because this is the game that I've invested in. So like I have the cards, right? Like I can't just start over and play another one that just costs too much. I also think that Hearthstone is still the best digital card game, but you know, doesn't invalidate the other point. But anyways, the card games being like having digital versions of them should have solved that problem. But no card game has tried to a different way to monetize, because there's already an expectation that your cards are coming to you through loot boxes, because that's the way it is in real life. You know, who's gonna bother coming up with an interesting new way to monetize a card game if there's already like this big expectation that you can get away with using loot boxes, because that's how it's done.
I'm late.
That's how it's done in reality. This hand is not it, right? I'm out. So it's just really easy to keep going with this format, this way of like getting the pieces through loot boxes, because that's how it's done in real life as well. And I'm just tired of that. You know, like I want to be able to play. I want any other studio. I don't want Hearthstone to change to fit my expectations. I don't see why they have any reason to. But like, I want any like big IP to make a card game and like try to monetize it like some other games do. You know, like there's a bunch of other models in other video games, and this one is just hung up on doing it always this way. So yeah. Anyways, I'm tired of that. I want to be able to just kind of like play a game where like I can buy the game and then have it. What I mean is, if you weren't streaming, would you still sink the same hours in games? Good question, because I did before. Marshy used to play Year of the Dragon. I played much less Hearthstone than I did otherwise, but otherwise, you know, like I spent most of my free time playing Hearthstone. Okay, so the only one I regret is League of Legends. To be honest, like after my core group of friends stopped playing League, me still playing League, every hour I played League of Legends by myself was a waste of time. Like straight up, those are just hours I flushed down the toilet. Then
May the light grant you peace.
but like I had a lot of fun. Like when I look back at League of Legends and like have cherished memories, those are me playing with my friends. You know, like that's and then like early on in our relationship, not even early on, just the first couple of years, I played way too much League of Legends. With my wife. The first couple of years we were living together, before they added a timer to the dragon, Renee would like watch me play, and she would tell me when the dragon was about to be up. She would like keep track of that stuff for me. Like I didn't ask her to; she would just do it. And, like we both look back on that time and think it was cute. So like, what I got out of League of Legends was, was all very dependent on the people, you know, like just friends, and you know, like looking back on the early stages of my relationship with my wife and stuff like that. But the game itself, Hearthstone, however, yo, Acer Flynn, thank you so much for the Prime, my friend. I appreciate you. Hearthstone I have tons of good memories with, you know, like I don't regret my Hearthstone time. Like I look back on metas and decks and stuff like that, you know, like that wasn't wasted time. But so it really depends on the video game, I think. Please don't tell me about your wife in League of Legends. No, I did not. Do we win? Looks like a win to me. Looks like a win to me. League was a waste of time and money for you. Oh, when I look back and think about all the skins I have in League of Legends, oh, I will say though, like, my only problem with like having invested skins in League of Legends is, in hindsight, the game itself wasn't a part of my life that I value, you know? So like, but while I was playing it, the actual skins themselves always felt nice to get, you know, like there were some that they, like every once in a while they'd sell like a $25 one that had like special effects or whatever, but it was every once in a while. It wasn't all the time. They were usually like $5 to $10 or something like that, 5 to 15, somewhere in there, and you would get one and they would be so cool. They were always so fleshed out. They looked phenomenal. And the character you would play them on, you would play for like a bunch of games, right? Like people usually liked 1 to 3 characters, and you get a lot of like mileage out of your one investment. So like on an individual scale, like just as far as like when I buy a digital cosmetic,
Shine on the
how bad do I feel about it afterwards? League of Legends is like the only one that I don't have remorse while I was playing it, you know what I mean? Like I frequently think about the cosmetics for Hearthstone and think, am I actually getting any joy out of this? Like, why did I do that? And like other things like that. But League of Legends, you know, like the amount you paid for what you got out of it is like the only one where like I felt good buying it. Does that make sense? No pound it for you. You know what? No pound it for you. I'm so sorry. That's 11 minutes ago. Pound it, Tim Parker. I'll refund your points. Sometimes Martian gets all talky and forgets to do things. You know how it is. DJ Sona, let's go. Well, if it isn't famous ex-chiropractor, well, I was never a chiropractor. Would you show us a picture of your wife? Yeah, Spurgs had the emote right there for you. That is my wife.
May the light grant you peace.
That's devastating, isn't it? I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good for me. I'm playing another MOBA and sank a lot of money on it in the past, and thank God now I have work as a translator for a CC for that game, and he sends me any skin you need. Oh, that's cool. Oh my. And we're dead. So at the chiropractic once, one of my patients worked at Riot. And they gifted me like $100 worth of currency once. That one. That there is her. Your wife is so small and digital neat, yeah. Hey Senshi. What's the other MOBA you're playing, Heaven's Door?
all will shine on the dance floor.
None will feel bad when I buy the League Pass and I get 520 RP skins and 5 rolls. I haven't played it long enough. Like the Battle Pass wasn't out when I was playing. I know nothing about it.
Reporting for duty. The battle.
I started playing League when Syndra was new and quit when Zoe was new. Who was new when I stopped playing? Good question. I think Echo came out like soonish after I stopped playing. Don't remember. I like I briefly came back. Like I had a brief stint of playing League again in it was before, it must have been like 2018 or 2019. But like so like I'm a little confused because I say a brief stint of I opened up the client again for the first time in years. Is what happened. And they had like a dragon that was cool. It had like swirlies around it, and you would try to keep people in your swirlies. Anyways, so like I got to know a few characters again, and it's kind of mushing my memory a little bit. What about a League diversity stream? Do you mean a League variety stream? I do not want to play League of Legends. Bear off the top doesn't even do anything, right? Oh my goodness. We win.
I must concede.
It's called Mobile Legends. It's for phones. Started as a copy of League of Legends, and Riot even sued them. But Mobile Legends won, and that helped to factor for the failure of Wild Rift. Mobile Legends is the most played MOBA for phones currently, I think. Oh, interesting. It started as a shameless copy, but now it has its own identity. Interesting.
Versus Madiv.
Let the games begin.
All will shine on the dance floor.
Damn to your English. It's it's all right. If I was gonna play a MOBA on stream, I think it would be Heroes of the Storm at this point. I think that's the one that I like. Like Heroes of the Storm, I look back and I enjoy the actual gameplay itself. You know, Heroes of the Storm, I think is like, what a shame. What a shame it didn't do better. You know, I think Heroes of the Storm was actually a very, very good game. Just came out too late. It was too MOBA market too saturated by the time that came out. All right, so is this another one of those Tony ends it type situations? What do you guys think? High Legend is just counter strategies today. I see no Smack Druid, all Shaman plus Mage. I think Shaman and Mage are maybe slightly more interesting decks for the average Wild Hearthstone human. Smite is your go-to MOBA. Yeah, Smite even came out before Chumbo. Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm was so late to the party, and you know, like, I do think it's a bit deserved. Like, Blizzard knows their metrics, right? Like, Blizzard knows. All right, there is a gigantic following that only plays Warcraft 3 to play this sub thing. Like Dota, MOBAs were invented as like a custom game within Warcraft 3. And like Blizzard should have been the first one. Blizzard should have had the first MOBA out there. That's what I think. I think that they had this huge opportunity to like just really grab that audience, and somehow they were the last one to the party. So in that sense, it's like it was deserved. But I do think that what the one that they came out with is actually like the best MOBA. Here, as far as if you're trying to play League of Legends for like skill expression, you know, you probably don't, or Dota, you probably don't want to switch to Heroes of the Storm. But if you're trying to just like have fun, Heroes of the Storm I think is far and away the best one. The match lengths were perfect. The character diversity was like super good, and the maps always being different. You know, that type of thing mattered a lot in my opinion. So. What if I do this? So if they kill the Tony, I can do it again. But it'll be like a 1 health Tony. Who cares? Protect Tony at all costs. What's the Tony for? Chat engagement. But really, it's just to make it so that your opponents like draw a bunch of stupid Paladin cards instead of their cards that are, you know, meant to beat you. Because like, what are they gonna do with like Quartermaster and level up? Right, the answer is nothing. Fire sale, more like fire cheating. Come on. Uh-oh. I do have a level up. I don't have any recruits out though. I don't think there are any 1-costs in their deck, or else I would take this one. Oh, Monother 7. Brutal. I could take the muster. It's relevant. Sure.
I will survive.
Well, they're going to get 2 turns, which is sad, because it means they could probably get rid of the Tony. HOTS has crazy interesting champions like Rag or Cho'Gall, yeah. Blizzard got caught with a... Yeah. Can't wait for Ashes of Creation to come out. Have you ever played any MMOs? I played a lot of World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is another game where I'm like, I go back and forth on, you know, like, was it worth me playing it as much as I did? It's not like... the answer isn't as obvious with League of Legends as League of Legends is. You know, with League of Legends, I know that I regret every minute I played by myself. All right, so let me think. This is 6, so I'd be at 14 plus 6 appears to be lethal. Appears to be lethal, chat.
Stand with me.
Man. Was I wrong to be a Tony doubter? I feel like it's won me. I feel like it's actually won me several games today. See, I like MOBAs or MMOs rather, and I'm a little split on World of Warcraft. I feel like I played it for too long, but some of the amount that I played was actually pretty good. Like I do have some like nice memories of World of Warcraft, and that one I identified, you know, like. I am actually wasting my time playing this. I don't want to play it anymore. The grind is just turned up slightly too high. You know, like I just need. I don't want time fillers anymore. My tolerance for like grind for grind's sake is very, very low now. If what I'm doing is a chore and not fun, then I don't want to do it. So like there can be grind like the best example of a good grind to me is the 1,000 win portraits in Hearthstone, because you're earning something that like it's a big achievement. It takes a long time to do, but all you have to do is play the game to do it. You know, like you're playing the activity itself is what you signed up for. You're not like playing the game differently so that you can play it the way you want to later, which is how it is with World of Warcraft. Like those grinds, it's like you're playing the game not how you want to be doing it for a long period of time, and it's boring, so that you can later play the game as you like. And it's the same thing with competitive Pokemon video game. Like I really love playing Pokemon the video game PvP, but I don't like riding in circles around the breeding center for hours and hours, like spending like 10 hours a day to finish one Pokemon. That's terrible. What a horrible waste of time. Why would anyone do that? So that's why I don't do that. Apparently they've made improvements since when I was playing it, but like the damage is done, I think, for the most part. I don't even want to do like the more basic things. Like there's still like some tedium involved, and I don't have the tolerance anymore. You know, like if you want me to play your video game, the video game has to be fun, and it's not that hard. Like to replace grinds with like mini games that are actually kind of cool and more interesting. You know, like it just nobody, you know, like it's just easy artificial content to have grinds that aren't actually fun, which I think is why it happens so much. So much easier now to get competitive Pokemon. Yeah, but the damage is done. Like I still don't want to like get my easier Pokemon and then go like knock out 32 Tauros or whatever it is to like max their EVs. You're like, I don't want to do anything that isn't like immediate or fun. I'm over it. You have to, if you want me to play the video game, it's got to be, if it's boring, it's got to be quick, and if it's not quick, it has to be fun. So that's where I'm at. I still play the Pokemon games. Like I'll play like through the story and whatever, and maybe make a team or two. But like I would play a ton of PvP if creating a Pokemon was a fun activity and not a chore. And I think it would be extremely easy to accomplish that. Have I heard of Pokemon Showdown? I have, and I've played Pokemon Showdown. But like, so in Pokemon Showdown, I get like this little tiny window that shows what it is. And like, sure, the stats are, completely customizable, but I also like, I have no attachment to that Pokemon. You know, like I want to put the work in. I just want the work to be fun, you know? Like that's all I'm asking. I'm not, like, I don't want to just like sit there and dial my perfect Pokemon. I want to like, you know, the part where I set up my Pokemon, I want that to be interesting. Yeah, and I don't want to have to stare at a very tiny window on some janky, not official site in order to like get a like not actually what I want to be doing. So yeah, that's my opinion.
Reporting for duty. To arms, men. To battle.
Repent.
Just play 200 hours of Diablo for one level 100 character. Yeah, once I run out of story mode on Diablo, I quickly lose interest. It's like the ultimate endgame that I'm not interested in. Like Warcraft, Diablo 3, like the grinding, literally for the sake of grinding, I am out. I am gone. No, thank you. That's the most boring thing I've ever heard of in my whole life. Why not play level up there instead for the taunt? Because this comes with a 2/5. But I was also talking, so it could have been the completely correct decision. But you know how it is. Have I tried Dark Souls? The only thing like Dark Souls I played is Neo. Isn't Diablo's entire genre as grinding? Well, you can play the story mode first, right? Like, I like playing through the story. That's fun. It's less fun this time around because they put a bunch of other players in your game and there's nothing you can do about it. The fun of Diablo is the immersion and like the feeling like it's everything around the corner is all spooky and you're in it by yourself and whatever. Like every time like another player shows up and just like kills all the stuff I was fighting, or like I go out of my way to find like a special event zone and I get there and it's already like mostly done, or like, you know, it's just like, it's so lame to have other players in the game for the campaign's sake. I don't know. And you can't turn that off. There's no like offline Diablo 4. So I think that's probably my biggest problem with Diablo 4 is like I can't immerse like I used to. Grinding in Elden Ring can be fun. I mean, like there are fun grinds. Like I don't know. It can be done. It's not like every grind has to be boring, but like a lot of grinds are just kind of chores.
But we fight.
It all went downhill once game companies started measuring dollars per hour engagement grinds just to extend it. Yeah. I mean, like the early MMOs were all very grindy.
Reporting for duty.
I don't know that that's a new problem. In fact, early MMOs are probably more grindy. I think it's gotten better since then. But just not better enough. You know, like so, like there's things like so okay, that's the thing is like in the Pokemon as an example, once the game is bought, it's been bought, right? So like there's no need to add like thousands of artificial hours to the game to gate you from the rest of the content, right? Like the actual enjoyable content. They don't need to stretch things super duper extra special thin. Because they're not getting more money. They're like the best they can hope for is that you'll buy the next game, and I think you're more likely to buy the next game if if you had a good time playing the first one, and like if you can access the content, you know, you're more likely to enjoy it, right? So like I don't understand Pokemon's decision to hold on to the stupid breeding thing for as long as they have. But I think one of the problems with Pokemon is like they can't do wrong. It's impossible. They just like the IP is so strong that half the stuff they put out is hot garbage and it's still successful. So the incentive to make something truly phenomenal is low. Marshy is just the opposite of Zeddy. What if I am Zeddy? Have you ever seen me and Zeddy in the same place at the same time? All right, you can't tell me I'm not Zeddy. Chicken bird. Chicken bird. Huh.
May the light
Reporting for duty.
Stand with me.
The battle.
This is cooler, get it? Because it's an ice type. Whoa! That's kind of brutal. I should have hit the other one. Ooh, they made the trade for me. Look at that. Alright, that's a cold storage. You both are on Twitch, so yes. Are we both live right now? Does Twitch count as a place? Unlucky. All right. One of us is pre-recorded. All right. Well, between me and Zeddy, one of us is always pre-recorded and one of us is always live. And I'm not going to give you any hints as to which is which. Unless I'm lying. Maybe one of us is pre-recorded and the other one is live at a given time. Depending on if I'm in Martian mode or Zeddy mode. How about that? Has the Quest version a lower win rate? The Quest version of what deck? You mean the Quest version of Dude Paladin? I don't know. I haven't tried it. I would assume it's a lower win rate. Because really, you're like... with Odd Paladin, you get to start with the second stage of the quest line active already. And then the payoff is you get a permanent... you get a permanent Quartermaster at the end. But like, you can already run Quartermaster and or level up. And not like the odd restriction is a lot less crippling than filling your deck with literal garbage. You know, like you have to, so much of your deck has to be just like terrible filler cards that I don't think it's worth it to go with the quest version instead. Much easier just to go odd and get most of the benefit out of it. I'll enter Zeddy's chat immediately and tell him that you say he's pre-recorded. That's not what I said. I could be pre-recorded. You would be a little liar if you went and did that. How do you feel about that? You wouldn't want to be a little liar, would you? Is the Battlecry quest worth for Shadowwalk Shaman? No. That is the baitiest bait of all time. The baitiest bait there ever was. Did Marshy make a doo-doo? Marshy might have made a doo-doo, honestly. So my whole theory was like, but I could have thrown away the conviction, right? I could have like tested with conviction and then played this. And even then it was probably minion, wasn't it? Given that these have Divine Shield, I think it's better to hold off a turn anyway. I can't. Since you just read out what I wrote a minute ago, how could you have known it in pre-recording? I'm actually just that 5-head, you know. If you are as in touch with the universe as I am, you can predict how everything's going to go over the next, you know, several days. So I can actually record things in advance, knowing who's going to be in chat and what they're going to say. My opponent's really going to love this Mutanus. Before they say it. Sus? How dare you? How dare you say that to me? Alright. I'm the least sus of all time. What are you going to say? I'm not going to tell you. You guys don't get any freebies, alright? You have to do your own sleuthing. This is the part where we win the video game, alright? It's actually, there's nothing they can do. It is so over for them. Alright? They never... Devolve is not a Hearthstone card, alright? No one's ever played it. No one's ever heard of it. And it's just, you know... You can just pre-record the games and comment on it. Oh, they're using Twitch chat against me. There's they're saying like, how can I respond to Twitch chat the way I do? No, not Devolve. No, that's always Lightning Storm. Oh, it does look like Lightning Storm. Sick. Good deal. Now just don't roll Taunt Totem. Actually, Taunt Totem would be okay. All right, now Taunt Totem isn't okay. Don't. Come on. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't you dare. No. Alright, well, they can't taunt totem, but also I can't attack with anything. Brutal. Just got frozen into oblivion. Oh. Oh. Now they show up. Now they show up. How dead am I? I don't think I'm dead necessarily, but chances of winning are starting to, you know, feel a little sad. Am I making up cards? Yeah. What if I suddenly say something different from what you anticipated? The thing is, you wouldn't, because I would have anticipated you. That's exactly what you were going to say. And maybe, just maybe, Jack is a paid actor who is here to point out mistakes and help cover it up. That's true. Yeah. I'm, Twitch chat is actually pre-recorded. Is Murloc Paladin still a thing in Wild? No. But it could be. It could be. Maybe it just needs you to innovate. My face. That's a pretty good option, at least. Alright. My friend tour guide. I need an extra special favor from you, alright? I need you not to soak up one of these. Oh, do they have even another freeze? Is there a second Glacial Shard in that ETC? Because that would be hilarious. Not taunt! Alright. Fly true, conviction. Don't hit the frozen tour guide.
Stand with me.
It's okay, we win. We win, we win, we win. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's the best. Best deck I've ever played. Look at us go, we win. It's so easy. It's actually just so easy. Yeah, Shudderwock Shaman is an unlosable matchup as long as you don't lose it. You know what I mean? You can't lose a deck. You can't lose a match you've won. All right. I might use that one. Wait, I should get paid, Marshy. Thoughts on this odd paladin? I think it's good. It's a good deck. How did we do? We're like 1 million positive. We're 2-0. And we're 16-12. It's all right. Can't lose the match you won. I'm gonna put that on my wall. Yeah, for sure. Who should we raid? Who we raiding? Is Eddie actually on right now? Oh my gosh, we'll raid Zeddy. Zeddy's playing a game. That's perfect. All right, we always want people we raid to be playing video games. You guys have been great. I'm gonna go make a video. I will see you tomorrow. Play more Hearthstone. Follow my YouTube channel. I'm almost at 10,000 subs, and you can like make me happy by giving me a sub and a comment and tell me I'm pretty or something. But anyways, I'll see you next time.